we're trying to reach out to all the communities that we're traveling through here in Ohio because of the flooding that had occurred in the springtime. And we're raising awareness to the peril of flood, alerting people to the areas where they might be surprised that the flooding is happening. And it tends to be within these regions of Ohio that I've traveled to. The statistics show that we have what's not the stream, the creek, and the river causing the flood problem primarily. It's the streets and the roads and the avenues that temporarily become like a waterway when we have heavy rain, snow melt, ice dams where it causes the rivers to back up and not flow, so then all the water that is traversing to the major rivers and waterways to flow away from the area, they're impacted and obstructed by the ice dams that happen sometimes in our winter and spring event. So we're alerting the public to the peril of flood and the essential need to have a national flood insurance program policy to protect against that peril, because the homeowner's insurance policy does not cover flood peril, and thereby would have no payment to help somebody that's been affected by the damage caused by flood. There is a website which is the MAP Service Center. Again, www.msc.gov. You are able to go to that page, type in an address, and it will pull up the map, and it's an aerial overhead view. So it's kind of like a satellite image. You can recognize streets and rooftops, and it will show you the address of the home you just entered and whether it is within an overlay showing in this blue shaded area. This is where water, most likely through all of our research and hydraulic analysis, will show that this is where the water is going to be, and it's going to get to this depth based on this many inches of water coming through the watershed. Complicated engineering process, but the data would show where it's most likely the water is going to spread, and then those homes that are in this area where water are spread, those are the ones that are in the high-risk zone. Any homes outside of the blue shaded area would be in the moderate to low-risk zone, and it would not be mandatory to carry a flood policy. Water doesn't know that humans have created these imaginary but statistical lines of research. It can go past that line. We could believe that the worst flood would be maybe 3 feet in this area, but it could go higher than that, because we do not know always the variables of how much rain will fall per hour and how many hours or how many days consecutively rain will fall.